We are trying to find Francine's average speed for the entire trip. So that's the rate. So we need to find D over T, which is R. That's ultimately what we're trying to find. All right, so during a trip, X% of the total distance at an average speed of 40. And the rest of the trip is 60. The problem is they don't tell me what the distance is, the total mileage for the trip. Since we're dealing with percents, let's pretend that the distance is 100 miles, and you can always do that. All right, so if X miles were at 40 miles per hour, and the total trip is 100, that means 100 minus X would be how much is left at 60 miles per hour. With distance, rate, time problem, you always set up a chart. You fill in 2 columns, and then you use the formula to solve for the third column, the blank column. So in this case, the blank column is time, and we know that D over R equals T. So that means X over 40 is the time for the first leg, and then 100 minus X over 60 for the second. Now, we're trying to find the rate, average rate. So that's going to be the total distance, which is 100, over the total time. So let's find the total time. So total time would be where you sum these two, and that would be X over 40 plus 100 minus X over 60. When you add fractions, you have to have a common denominator. In this case, it would be 120. What do I need to multiply 40 by to give me 120? I need to multiply by 3. That means I got to multiply the top by 3. It's 3x. What do I need to multiply 60 by to give me 120? That would be 2. That means I got to multiply the top by 2. The numerator has 2 terms, so multiply both of them by 2. That will give me 200 minus 2x. So simplifying, you got 3x minus 2x. It's going to be x plus 200 over 120. That's the total time. And we're trying to find distance over time. The total distance is 100 over total time, which is x plus 200 over 120. This is a complex fraction. What makes it complex is this secondary denominator. You only have one. I'm going to multiply top and bottom by 120 over 120. Now, 120 times 100, that's going to give me 12 with 3 zeros. And then 120 times this denominator, the 120s cancel, and you're left with x plus 200. And for number 182, that answer is E.